Hi, my name is Brooke, and I'll be talking about how abortion should be legalized. There were approximately 73.3 million induced abortions in 2020 alone. I stand by you today to declare that abortion will be legal to our society. For those who are not cognizant regarding this issue, abortion is the deliberate termination of a human pregnancy, most often performed during the first 28 weeks of the pregnancy. It is a critical part of women's health and is a necessity regardless if the pregnancy was planned or unplanned. Abortion is necessary to ensure women's reproductive rights, limit the amount of unsafe abortions, and have women have a safe process to rely on for unplanned pregnancies. Women have the right to make decisions about their own bodies. According to the Human Rights Law, the African Women's Protocol is the only legally binding human rights instrument that explicitly addresses abortion as a human right and affirms that women's reproductive rights are human rights. Another study published by the Reproductive Rights article acknowledges that a woman knows if she is physically and emotionally ready to have a child despite the wants of our government. Unwanted pregnancies could cause damage to the mind as well as the body. The statistics I found were alarming about women's reproductive rights. Legalization in abortion upholds and respects women's reproductive rights. A woman's ability to make a decision about her own body, even if that's to terminate a pregnancy, is a fundamental aspect of individual freedom as well as self-determination. Pregnancies are a life-changing factor you have to be fully ready for, and only the one carrying the baby knows if that's a journey she is ready to embark on. After talking about women's reproductive rights, I will discuss how there is a crazy amount of unsafe abortions each year. Unsafe abortions represent a critical global health issue. According to an article by the National Library of Medicine, millions of women choose to have an abortion annually. In fact, about 42 million women, and 20 of those million are carried out in unsafe abortions or conditions. Of the survivors of unsafe abortions, 5 million women endure health complications. NBC explains how the majority of people who are seeking abortions are already parents, so they know what it means to have a child. The statistics given about unsafe abortions blew my mind. Having a child is not a joke, and abortions need to be easy to access. Now, let's talk about unplanned pregnancies. Sometimes accidents happen, and people are not ready to take on the responsibility of caring for a child. A scholarly source written by the BMC, Pregnancy and Childbirth, acknowledges the fact that unplanned pregnancies may take a toll, which can lead to poor quality relationships while also receiving lower levels of social support. To continue, a different article by CBS News examines how women who want an abortion but are denied are more likely to spend years living in poverty than those able to end their pregnancy. Unplanned pregnancies are a scary thing, and sometimes accidents happen, and women need to have resources to encounter a safe abortion. Why would we want to put a child in this world if the mother is unfinancially stable? Banning abortions isn't going to stop women who aren't ready to have a kid. They will find a way, which will most likely be unsafe and cause more problems mentally as well as physically, like stated above in previous research. Abortion is necessary in society. I have formed this proposition because it makes more sense and there are more pros to having abortion legalized than not. A woman's right about abortion is also a right to their own body. In conclusion, the pro-life stance is founded on a deep respect for the sanctity of human life and appreciation for the potential and essential value of every individual, and commitment to comparison and support for women facing unplanned pregnancies. While the debate surrounding abortion is complex and emotionally charged, you have to remember everyone deserves happiness. By valuing and protecting the lives of the unborn, we not only preserve the fundamental right to life, but also foster a culture of empathy, understanding, and unity. Let us continue to work together to find solutions that respect and uphold the dignity of all human beings from conception to a natural end, and embrace a future where compassion triumphs over choice. Thank you.